What's up, guys? Eric here from MajorLeagueTrading.com, coming at you with another free nightly video and a couple things to talk about. So yesterday we talked about the idea that 53,865 here was available to trade, but we might try and pop higher first, potentially like in the NASDAQ or something. Turns out it's in the Dow, and then it reverses fairly hard here. So we traded all the way up into 54,336s today, and then got absolutely blasted back down here into 53,865s, and that has now finally tested. Now, the bad part about the way in which this is traded is that when we take a look here at a daily chart, that thing is rather ugly. So unfortunately, I don't know if that is going to do the thing in which we thought it was going to do, which would be hold the NASDAQ and try and get the NASDAQ to then rally. Because with this happening, it's also now given us a bit of a predicament here in the NASDAQ where we are fairly weak. So if we were to look at this kind of back, across the board today, we can see that the overall, and I'll pull this over, that the overall sentiment from today was essentially to the downside, right? So NASDAQ ended up being down 90 points, S&P's down 23, the Dow down 159, even though it had a really big run up and then ended up down here. And then the Russell, of all things, actually ended up being green. So that's the standout at the moment, is that we have the Russell staying strong-ish, but we've got the S&P, the NASDAQ, and the Dow all looking like they potentially want to go lower. So my thinking is still in line with this. I'm still thinking that we get this push down into 29,085 here for the NASDAQ. Now, we had some levels in place today, 858s and these 608s down here, and we stayed pretty well contained inside that area today. And it was actually rather difficult trading, I think. Personally, I thought we were actually going to try and pop up here this morning and trade these 858s one more time and then roll over and go get those 608s. Turns out we couldn't quite make the rest of that push and go grab those 858s before we rolled over. So anyways, here we are. We have 29,085s, and that is all, 500 and whatever points away to the downside that it is. And we have some 8:30 news coming out tomorrow morning. Now, for me, the way in which I'm going to be looking to play this, and something I'm actually kind of excited to announce here, is the levels indicator here for TradingView. So we can go ahead and take a look at the NASDAQ here now. We have some updated levels in here at 29,545s for the NASDAQ. So in the event that we can open beneath this level tomorrow, test it and reject, then we open the door for a move down into 29,085s. So look at that. We've got the old levels above here at 3342.50s. We've got the 3,061. That is off by a little bit. That's 30,045 here. There will be a slight difference just in the way in which TradingView and Toss does their data. Unfortunately, that just is what it is. 608s here on my Toss needs to get taken off. The new level will be 545s, and then we've got 29,085s down below here for the NASDAQ. So, yeah, I'm excited for this. We finally able to release this. So if you are a lifetime member on WAP or you have joined the MLT team, the membership, monthly membership, then you'll also have access to this as well. So that's the big announcement for today. There's the trade idea going into tomorrow. So yeah, go grab yourselves the indicator if you have access to it. If not, you can sign up. There should be a link below. It'll just take you to the WAP page, and you can pick it up from there. So anyways, hope that helps, and I will see you guys on the next free video. Peace.